home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Strong kick to get this one underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Clemson's offense is on the field for the first time today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, that's a great job getting the sack on the blitz there. And one thing Notre Dame has always seemed to pride themselves on defensively is hard-nosed, tough football, especially in the front 7. And linebackers that can play downhill, and not just make plays in the running game, but get in the backfield and blitz the quarterback. And you saw all of that from him right there.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up for 5 to the 23. Clemson jumps to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Boots his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. He wants to change this route. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He's got the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Makes the catch. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Gives it on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the ground. He's got it again. Powers through the defender.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Ready to get moving. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great catch and run for 6.
And that's touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
They get set for the point after. the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Paul Bunyan's trophy on the line today. Michigan and Michigan State, this historic rivalry. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at it. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Still on his feet at the 25. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Tigers headed quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
The sure hands, it's Bryant. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spit it to those guys, let them go make plays.
Lost to fire on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's into the open down the middle. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it.
And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played one quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll go to the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's get
quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Here come the Irish back on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Might be calling a hot route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Going to take a shot. Caught at the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Irish! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering what...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming in. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. With the catch, it's Bryant. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marsh.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Davis. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And How about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Clemson, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a bit.
It's a seam wide open. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Clemson is quick to the line. Back to pass. Finding an escape route.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game. There he goes! To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Marsh.
Hey, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, that can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Makes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll throw it from the red zone. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. And is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of touchdown Jesus.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Backed up now here, second and long. Might be changing the route. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good game. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Complete. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions, and just carving this defense up.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Alabama is currently ahead early in this one, but they haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 4 over Mississippi State. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Irish! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown. Man, they don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their 2nd fumble return for a touchdown today.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. He'll start this drive firing. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. They'll leave it with him. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
First down.
Line gets set, first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Clemson will send the punt team out. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The feel of this whole... Changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He might want another play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy to...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Rides to back on the option to give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
They'll start this drive going to the air. They're working that left side. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. To start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Notre Dame with a 2nd down play to start the 4th. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Looking for a man. It's Denson. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard, no matter who's in the game.
Fires one high and deep. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. There's
intercepted, number 19. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Caught in the backfield, it's Hamilton. Got some room to run. The 20. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he's going to bring this one out.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man.
We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time, late in the season, when you can go win those individual awards.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Looking downfield, it's Denson. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
To the air on second down. Hauls it in. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Davis. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. And it's his fourth interception of the game. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Denson. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Davis. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on second down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he hauls it in inside the 30. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes.